Hi everybody, it's Mimi, and I wanted to do a short little video talking about Ho'oponopono. It's a tool that I use from time to time. I don't use it every day or every week. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, and it's really used to dissolve the part of you that has created something unwanted. So it's a very good starting point following a miscreation. If you find you've experienced something unwanted, and as we all know, we're responsible for our reality. Everything that we experience around us, whether it's people, situations, etc., is all our doing. And so it is a really good starting point when you have, as I said, had a miscreation. Because one, it gets you to a place of calm and neutrality where you might have been upset about that event. So it's a really good place to start to dissolve that part of you that's created that situation. It's also a really good thing. I oftentimes will use it in projection to other people. If I've had a situation, an unwanted situation with someone else, whomever that person might be, it might be a work colleague, it might be a friend, a neighbor, a family member, a partner. And it's a super simple 4-line forgiveness prayer that you can recite anywhere in a matter of moments. You can recite it over and over and over again. And what I find is it's really powerful in not only dissolving the version of yourself that's created that unwanted situation, but I find when you have a miscreation, there can be a lot of negative energy. It can be anger, it can be fear, it can be disappointment, it can be sadness, grief, any of those kind of negative emotions. So it's a really good way to dissolve those emotions as well, which, as we know, if we have negative emotion, then we send that out and it's mirrored back to us. So you kind of will keep recreating unwanted things if you can't dissolve that negative emotion. So it's a really good way to neutralize that negative emotion. I oftentimes will find after I've recited it repeatedly, maybe 5 or 10 times or more, if that's helpful, it can act like a mantra to really neutralize and centralize your energy, calm you down, and create a place for you to get into that peaceful, loving, allowing place. So if you don't know what the Ho'oponopono prayer is, the prayer is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Really, really, really simple. Another powerful aspect of Ho'oponopono is doing it in the mirror, facing yourself, looking yourself in the eyes, and really connecting with that human part of you that's miscreated, remembering that you're divine, and neutralizing that negative energy and really getting to that place of forgiveness. You may find as you're doing it that you might get a bit emotional, and that's completely okay. If you do that, that's actually a good sign because it's surfacing emotion in you that needed to be exercised. And just to a point about miscreations, ultimately, why do we have negative emotion in the first place? Why does it come up? Ultimately, because it's energy within us that needs to be expressed, that needs to get out. So we will often create situations to release that negative energy. I mean, no doubt we've all seen people that enter the world, enter their day looking like they're itching for a fight, for example. That's because they have that anger inside of them and they're seeking a situation that's going to allow them to express it. It's unfortunately going to bring anger back, but ultimately the point is to be able to bring that emotion to the surface and neutralize it. The only way that really works, though, is if we have a level of awareness of that happening in our body, right? So as you become more aware and you practice some of these techniques, you'll start to notice before you get into things like anger or deep sadness or disappointment, you'll start to notice that coming up in your body. You won't be afraid of it, you won't fight it, you'll let it kind of come out, but you'll be able to sort of neutralize it. And again, the reason we have emotions is, as Abraham Hicks says, is it's a guidance system for us. It really helps us know kind of where we're at vibrationally. And as we know, we're vibrational beings. We live in a vibrational universe, and we create vibrationally. So being able to kind of always have that feedback, in a sense, is critical for us to know where we're at and to be able to adjust accordingly. But awareness is critical to be able to take the feedback and do something positive with it. So as we're getting that feedback, we can incorporate things like Ho'oponopono really simply, without a lot of time, without any complexity. You don't need any special tools. You don't have to be doing it in front of a mirror, but I find that doing it in front of a mirror can be really, really, really powerful. Doing any affirmations, self-love in particular, in front of a mirror is really powerful. But again, Ho'oponopono, the forgiveness prayer, is a fantastic way to release emotion, forgive yourself for miscreations, neutralize your energy, and get yourself to a positive place so that you can exude positivity, exude love, and therefore have that echoed back to you. So I hope that helps you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.